Okay folks, my name is Jim Devine. I'm working with Advanced Energy Panels, and I'm going to show you today how our energy panels will make an old window Energy Star efficient and air seal it at the same time. This is one of our energy panels. It is a double glazed ultralight panel. It's made with an aluminum frame. It's weather stripped around a perimeter, and the glazing material is a thin film. It's soft, thin film, but it's also strong, so it will take 60-mile-an-hour baseball and it won't break. Now these are fitted onto existing windows to bring them up to Energy Star efficiency without replacing them. And there are two ways to do that. One is to surface mount it on the window surface, on the molding around the window opening. And the second way is to mount it on the inside of the window against a window stop. This is a window stop, this strip of wood going up. It actually goes up both sides and across the top. Say when.
It's going.
Okay. The metal frame on this window is 1.4 inches wide. You need to know that. You can place it so that it goes up against the surface of your window in this manner. So you measure out. So I'm going to show you how to measure for that fitting right now. What you want to do is mark where you want the window to go out on the framework, on both sides and at the top. Most windows have a protruding sill. This is a sill. And the sill, as you can see, protrudes a little bit. And our panel will rest on that. So what I want to do is mark the wall on both sides, or the molding, and at the top. And what I'm going to do, just to show you, is I'm going to use a sticky note. I'm going to say, this is where we want our panel to end. We want it to land there. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. We want it to land there. So that's where we say our panel is going to end. Then what you can do is measure from one sticky note over to the other one, take the exact measurement, 26 3/4 inches, which is the distance between these two sticky notes, and that is the width of the panel you want for a surface mount panel. When you want to measure the height of that panel, you want to go up the same distance above the window and mark it up there, and then you measure from that point down to the sill itself, and you come up with about 41.5 inches. Now you have the width and the height necessary to make a panel for a surface mount panel. I'm going to show you how, after the panel is built, this is what it looks like. And it is installed on the window in the following manner. It is placed in, of course you wouldn't have your sticky notes anymore, and it's locked in place with locking twist clips, which are these clips here. You just take a screwdriver and you screw those clips in. 1/4 of a turn of a clip will lock it in place, and 1/4 of a turn will release it. Of course you would put another clip up in the middle in this one, and another one at the top. So that's how you measure and how you install a surface mount panel. Now I'm going to show you how to do a recessed mount panel. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure the width of the opening. So you measure in against the side like that, against the side of the windowsill, or the window jamb, and you measure over to the far side, and that looks like it's 24.25 inches. So you've got a width. Then you measure the height, which is from the sill up to the top of the window jamb, or up inside. So you measure that way, and you come up with the measurement for that, and that's 41.5 or 40.5 inches. Now that you've got those measurements, what you do is you reduce both the width and the height measurements by 1/4 of an inch. So you subtract 1/4 of an inch off this one, subtract 1/4 of an inch off this one, and the purpose in that is so that you can get the panel into the opening despite mild irregularities. On this one you can actually see a screw sticking out just a little bit, and if you made it too tight, that screw would interfere with your ability to put the panel in. So the 1/4 of an inch allows an 1/8 of an inch of play all around. Now once we build the panel, or you would have it built and sent to you, how it would be installed would be First, it will be laid in place on the base like that, and pushed in against the window stop. The weather strip again is air sealing it, and it's also creating a thermal break, stopping the heat from going outside. We've got a pin, a clip that goes in to hold it in place, and you drill a small hole in the side of your window jamb, and you push this nylon pin into the hole, and that holds the window in place. That's complete. Now, depending on the size of the window, you may want to have a few of these, maybe one at the bottom and one at the top, or in the middle, or whatever. It just depends on how your window is. But what you'll notice what we do is we do not use a screw. When you want to remove the window, you simply pull the pin out. You pull the pin out on this side as well. It's pretty easy to do. And at the bottom, you're going to see that there are pull tabs. If you look down at the bottom here, these are very hard to see actually, but there's plastic pull tabs on the bottom, and you grab the pull tabs, and what you do is you can pull the window panel out like this. And this is what the pull tabs look like. They're flapper tabs that just give you something to grab to take the window out. We talked earlier about a window stop. This is the window stop going up both sides and across the top. If you don't have a window stop that's suitable, you can easily go to a hardware store. I'm holding in my hand two different rather common pieces that can be bought in a hardware store. They're made of composite material, which is very easy to cut and very easy to work with. Composite material will not split or crack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, like what you would do is get it and put it inside the window like this, put a bead of weather strip behind it, and just screw it into your window or nail it in. So window stops, when you recess a window, are very important. There are a lot of varieties of thickness of material at your local hardware store.